Hello everyone, welcome to my brand new Let's Play series of Battle Brothers. This is Colonel RPG and I'm very happy to have you here with me as I start my, 20th campaign into this game. I have Let's Played this game before. I have done it when it came out. Was one of my first Let's Play series about 3 years ago. I have done it when the final version, the 1.0 version came out, and I didn't manage to finish it. I think I played on normal, and I will be playing on normal as well today, because today we have the release of Beasts and Exploration. I got links for you in the description if you want to check the game out for yourself, and the DLC as well. This is a brand new DLC that honestly, I didn't think was gonna come out because I thought they weren't gonna work on this game anymore. All through the Let's Play, the second one anyway, I was saying, oh, they need to get DLC for this game, because this game is so good for DLC, because it's all modular and all that sort of stuff. So if you don't know Battle Brothers, it's a turn-based team management, well, it's a strategy game, role-playing elements here and there, and team management elements, and exploration elements, and a bunch of things, and it is really, 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 really cool. It is one of my favorite games of all time, honestly. I just, I don't think of it too often because it's not too heavy on the role-playing side of things. It's mostly just, a few options here and there, and getting your team members to be, alive. Yeah, so we are gonna start a new campaign, and yeah, let's name our team the Sulphurous. I bet that's not how it's written. Ironclad lads. Let's go with that. I don't think we have women in the game. Last time I played it, we didn't. So lads, not lasses, or mixture. Let's go with that. And I actually, I was thinking of the Iron Maidens when I started with the Ironclad bit. Anyway, where are we gonna go? We had a war, I think, in our last playthrough. I started with random, and we ended up having a war. Undead Scourge, I don't like it as the late game crisis. Let's go with Green Skinny Invasion. There's not really too much to be added in regards to just being random. It's in regards to the suspense or something, so I don't really mind that too much. Let's go over here and look at our banners. What do we have over here? Do we have any new ones? I'm gonna start like backwards. I like this one a lot, the one previous to that. I think we do have some new ones, or maybe you don't. I don't know. I know that this one, ooh, that is really cool. That's weird. Oh, this one is really cool looking. I like that a lot, and this one looks really cool as well. Got some really good looking. Oh yeah, that's the one I used last time around. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, do we not have like armor in here? Let's go for a little bit of irony over here on all fronts. And let's get a seed. We can start with that. Well, don't shake at me. I know what. We don't have randomizer seeds though. I guess you can just write whatever, because that's how seeds work. Because this is a random world with random cities and random characters and random missions, and also random team members. Let's start. I'm gonna go with veteran and medium and veteran everywhere. Even though I've never finished the game. I just never finished the game, and because the end is just too difficult, and I'm afraid I'm not good enough. Let's hope that this time around, because I'm going through to the end. My Let's Plays always get finished with defeat or victory, but they always get finished, and let's see what happens this time around. It all went wrong 2 days ago. The company was hired to track down Hoggard the Weasel and his band of raiders, but it was them who found you first, an ambush. Some joke about horses cut short by an arrow to the throat. Arrows shooting in from everywhere and nowhere. Men holler and scream, a great volume before death. As the hail subsides, you draw your weapon with the rest of the men, only to collapse to your knees. An arrow has punctured your side. You shout in pain. A harried glance sees the man charge without you to make a valiant last stand, met in force as steel clashes with steel. You meet eyes with the captain, a last nod before his throat is cut. You're left in command now of what few men remain. Trembling in pain, you lean on your sword, and with all the will you can muster, slowly rise again. So we are sort of the commander of this team. We're not actually a member of it. We're gonna be sort of, yeah, they're cutting them down still. Oh no, what are you doing? Oh boy. That's the weasel. I shall kill you. So, Alfgear over here. We can change their names. Oh, and by the way, yeah, if you want your name in the team, let me know in the description. I will be prioritizing those of you who comment first. But, of course, I'll also be prioritizing those of you who are my patrons over on Patreon. I also got a link to you in the description if you want to check my campaign out. But yeah, that's one of the things that you can be in the team if you comment and just let me know what name you want to be, and especially if you want like to be specialized in things or not. I do ask you not to ask for specializations because everybody wants to be a swashbuckler thingy. But still, if you want to have like different hair and things, I can arrange for that. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, we have him. I can't see his stats from here, I think. Maybe. Does that cost action points? No, it does not. That's good. That's good. Okay, so we can see our team. Oh, this is great. Let's see. You are... I like it. I like it. It's not amazing, but it is decent. It's got a decent amount of melee skill as well. That's always good. This is not too bad over here. Neil's over here. I'll be naming them for the surnames. Well, actually, I don't. It doesn't matter the names because you guys are all gonna take over. Eugen over here. I got hiccups right now. I'm sorry. Eugen is not great at anything right now. At least not on this side. On this side, it's not too bad. We got a little bit of fatigue over here, which is always good. So he might be just... Yeah, he's a frontliner. It's not off to a bad start in regards to our team members. Let's see who I am gonna shoot, or whom I'm gonna shoot. We got a 53, and we got a 53. That is... I can wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait. Okay, here they come. Not fantastic. This guy's not gonna move. We are not gonna be able to get to him. You are gonna go over there and do good things, but then again, maybe I put you over here and then get you over here. Yeah, that looks like a good idea. So I want to kill you. Let's start. Ooh, nice. Now he's injured. I don't actually know what he has. Injured shoulder. Okay, that's good because that lowers the hit chance. So I get you up there, and that is that. Let me remember the shortcut keys and all that sort of stuff. I could also bring you over here and do... No, actually, I couldn't, but doing a spear wall would be interesting. Let's see what we can do. Oh, come on! At least we're not dead, but actually, I think the game is programmed so you cannot die in the first try. So let's see if I can shoot you from here. I don't think so. No, but from here I can. Hello. Aha! That's what you get, you piece of crap. That's what you get, piece of crap. And let's hope that he... 72 is not too bad. 72. And we are victorious with a little bit of a... It wasn't very good. We did take a bunch of damage, but most of it was in the armor. So yeah, we can hang in there. We can hang in there. Never forget to loot. I think I have an option for that or something. You're alive. You won. The adrenaline fades, and in its wake, you can't help but sink back to the ground. Gritting your teeth, you snap the arrow's shaft. Your chest heaves, pain for breath. Everything blurs. The company has been devastated, cut down to but a few men. And that bastard Hoggard did justice to his name, fleeing like the weasel he is. What now, Captain? A voice says from behind. It's Niels, who sits down beside you, bedding his bloodied axe on his legs. You turn to him to reply, but before you can answer, he continues. Bernard's dead. They slit his throat. He was a good man and a damn good leader, but all it took was one mistake. That makes you the one in charge now, don't it? Alfgeir joins the two of you, still breathing heavily. Then Eugen, the Falcon. Save the ceremony and anointments for another day. Let's give the men a good burial and return to Hohenau. That's one city to collect our pay. The Weasel's men are slain, after all. Besides, Captain, we ought to see to that wound before we lose you two. Wouldn't want to leave Alfgeir in charge, right? No, I would not. But yeah, the wound is never. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't have an immediate gameplay effect. Now we have, I believe we have a new world, a new sort of world generator or generation or new events, new cities, and new things. I have briefly read what the new DLC adds, but for the most part, I'm running blind. So if you want to elucidate me in the comments, by all means do, but I'm okay with not knowing. I'm okay with being blind right now. We'll see how things go. If I remember correctly, centering is shift. Yes, that is true. And then we have Ohana over here. Taxidermist is in there, and off we go. We're gonna get some events in the way there, on the way there, I should say. We got battle sites, and okay. How do I don't. It's arrow key forever. Yeah, middle click doesn't, you know, pan the map. Pan? You know, go from side to side. You need to use the arrow keys. I think there might be an option for that, for changing that. What a sorry display it must be for the onlookers as you arrive in Hohenhau. 4 bloodied and beaten mercenaries down on their luck. The man who hired the company days ago, Edward the steward, no doubt expected you to return in a more glorious fashion. Still, he welcomes you to his house and offers bread and wine while a servant fetches a healer. Few words are exchanged, except for the occasional grunt and wheeze as an elderly man with shaky hands tends your wounds. A pin pierces your skin, the first of many stitches to come. You greet your teeth till you think you hear one break. And look at that, Teal written as I think it is correctly written. Sometimes I see it with without the apostrophe and with double L's. And I know what that is. It is to till the land, but that's not the right till. I think this is the correct one. Anyway, Edward the steward sits beside you and asks if you took care of Hoggard. You shake your head. We killed this man, but the whistle eluded our blades in the end. The healer waves around a glowing fire poke, suggesting he wants to push it into your wound. You nod, and he does so. For a moment, that's all there is. You're not a man, but a pinch of fire, flesh from flame, a golem of pain. Edward the steward hands you a goblet of wine. You did well, sellsword. The brigands have been removed, though it is a shame that Hoggard still lives. Yeah, we expect to get paid for this. Edward the steward gasps. Well, naturally, 400 crowns as agreed upon. He gestures towards the steward who rushes to your side with a pay in hand. I wonder, may I make use of your services one more time? I'd very much like to end the headache that Hoggard that is Hoggard once and for all, and I would pay you again, of course. Another 400 crowns, shall we say? Neil scoffs and turns to drink more wine, but Eugen the Falcon stands to speak. Yes, the company is in ruin, but we will rebuild it. Without the ironclad lads, Niels would drink the crowns away and end up begging on the streets. And Alfgeir, by the gods, we all know he'd go chasing the womenfolk until one stove his rotted head in. We need the ironclad lads. It's all we have. What say you, Captain? And that was Eugen talking. Niels burps and raises his cup to you. Alfgeir playfully thumbs his nose and nods. Kill that bastard Hoggard or not, it's up to you, Captain. Yeah, we have unfinished business with Hoggard. Edward the steward claps his hands in satisfaction. Excellent! My little birds will need some time to find where Hoggard is hiding his hide now. In the meantime, I suggest you see about stocking up on supplies so that you'll be good and ready to end this when the time comes. I shall see you in a few days. In a few days' time at the latest. As you leave Edward the steward's house and stand on the outskirts of Hohenhau, Eugen the Falcon seeks a word with you. We need more men, Captain. I know I gave a big speech back there, but bravado won't do shite. We need more warm bodies in the ranks. Figure we find 3 good men, buy some decent weapons, and dress them in the best armor we can afford? The man pauses to glance around. I bet this Budonk town's got a desperate peasant or two looking for a new life. Or we could travel to Blackenstand in the west. Them city folk aren't always as hardy as these country bumpkins, but we're more likely to find men with fighting experience stopping to rest there. Yeah, that's what we shall do. Let's see if the game pauses. Okay, the game doesn't pause after that discussion, which actually happens before we arrived here. But this is the most crucial place in the game. Now, different people, let me just paused right there. Let's see. So F5 still works as a save, I believe. Right? Let's see. Oh yeah, absolutely it does. And also, of course, it jumped me because... don't worry. It's just a test. Anyway. So, this is where you are going to decide how you play. Because there is a lot, or there used to be anyway. Ooh, this is interesting. This character may have unknown traits. You can pay... Oh, this is better. They changed it. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Because it used to be that you just, you'd save and then you'd hire them, see what they were, and reload and hire the best ones. Or you could just go with whatever you hired. The thing is, as you can tell over here, let me see, does the pause still work? Yes, it does. Okay. So as you can tell over here, they just have the prices. And usually these prices are more to do with their equipment than with their actual... you know, the skills and all that sort of stuff. This is more to do with their, if I remember correctly, it's more to do with their background. And speaking of background, let's look at our own people. We are gonna need some stuff over here. Bandages are gonna be needed for everyone. This is gonna be a little bit there's a shortcut for that. Right equip. Yeah, right click, I should say. Equip, and you need that for sure. This is probably the best armor that we have for right now. And this is better. No, is it? It is, isn't it? Yeah, good. Sorry. So we have that. We're gonna remove that, and we're gonna see what we can do. Actually, I'm gonna strip them naked. That's the first thing you do in this game. I forgot about that. But let's learn what they are. So we have a companion, of course. That's good because it adds. Actually, I don't know if that changes anything. It used to add something, but I don't think anymore. Determined, which is good. We'll start combat at confident morale, which is pretty awesome, actually. That is really good. Athletic builds up 2 less fatigue for each style traveled. This is phenomenal. This is really, really good. I like it for two-handers. I think I'll go with that. Let's, shift click? What's the place in stash? Control click. Control right click. Okay. Strip them all naked and start with that, because I like to see the bear skin. No, just the bear stats and all this sort of stuff. So, yeah, that's a very good... very good over there. The melee defense is better. So for right now, it actually isn't that terrible of an idea to have him with the axe, especially because he's gonna need to move a lot, because whoever has this is a little bit different in regards to strategy, because we're gonna be spear walling a little bit, so we'll see. Usually I run these guys around and just move a bunch, and that's who I pick up, or who I pick to be two-handers, because they can't stand their ground. And I'll leave these for later. That is better, isn't it? Yeah. Well, let's keep it like that. It's good to have this good armor. 35 is not too bad for the start of the game. We're gonna buy more. Let's continue over here. So we are they're dissatisfied, but that's because everybody died, and it's just not too bad, not too good things. So he's a companion. He's fearless, which is decent for extra resolve. That is pretty good, actually, and it might be good as well for two-handers. Yeah, it's no wonder that he has that. And over here we have Brave for extra resolve, Iron Lungs, fatigue recovery per turn. He's a waste on that. Actually, he's not too much. We could have him with the arrow, with the bow, because the bow consumes a lot of fatigue, much more than this thing, if I remember correctly, or than the crossbow, I should say. But generally, that's what he is. And we are gonna go with 2 people from here, and I'm gonna try and see what this does. You can pay for a tryout to reveal these. But how much do I pay? It says right there. Okay. It's about 20% of their price, which is a bit of a pain. It is not actually the flat rate. It's not 20% always. It's definitely not a flat rate, because 20% wouldn't be a flat rate. So let's see. I like Wilfred over here. This is pretty cool. If you want to read these things, this really adds to the atmosphere of knowing your team and all that. I do that when I'm by myself, but I'm not going to do that for this Let's Play. So I got a messenger, a dayteller, a farmhand. These tend to be decent. That's also pretty expensive, so I probably will go with that and with a caravan hand. But then again, we do have a miner over here. These are also pretty good. So I'm going to pay that, which is going to tell us his Spartan, which is good because he doesn't mind not eating, but it's not amazing. Survivor is amazing though, so I'll definitely go with that. And over here I'm gonna try him out as well. And he's superstitious. That is not good. I don't like that. I don't like that all that much. A caravan hand over here. I like that they bring their own stuff. Hate for beasts. That is okay, especially because we're gonna fight against orcs. Although orcs are not beasts, but they do come with a lot of beasts, so that is our new team. We also have a marketplace, which we should be attentive to, because these copper ingots can be pretty good. They're not below price, so I'm not going to buy them. Actually, I might want to, because I think they can be sold elsewhere. So they still can be sold for a profit. So I might want to go with that. We'll see that in a little bit. Let's go ahead and look at our new team members, and let's see what they are, because this is actually what it tends to be the most important, and they're pretty crappy. They are pretty crappy team members, so they might die. And if they do, well, so be it. It's good that he brings that, and they're actually not too bad on this. You know, we might get lucky with their level ups. We'll see. There's a cat somewhere being very upset. You heard that. And that is good. I'll remove that so we can have... yeah, that's good stuff, because he's at the back. And we got, like, something like this. We're gonna need another shield. We're gonna need better armor for sure. That's gonna be our setup for right now. I'm gonna, let's see, 45, 30. So you get that, and you get that. So there it is. Good for everybody. This doesn't actually lower the fatigue, but it is a weapon, so we'll see how that goes. And let's hope that that I'm not doing a bad thing here. Let's buy by buying these. How much money do I have? Plenty. But this will exhaust our things. I will buy, let's see, that's a little bit broken. These are quite expensive. I can buy them on the way back. I think I should still have some. So it's not going to be too bad, but these are, it's a good price for broken stuff. The food is okay. There's no big discounts here anywhere. I would like the short bow. The pitchfork is good to have one already. The farmhand, I suppose, in hindsight, is exactly what I needed. So let's buy these over here and just go with it for the moment. Let's also take a look at the armor. Usually these small towns won't have nice armor. They do have a taxidermist. Nothing can be crafted from your combination of trophies. That is... I don't know what that is. It used to be, I think, that if you had a hunter or something, they could craft wolfskin armor. Actually werewolf skin armor. But hopefully nothing that we'll have to face too soon, because werewolves are really nasty. They're terribly. They're very bad. They're just really nasty. We got a wooden watchtower over here, but that's just part of this setup over here. I like that. Yeah, it's looking like they have a little bit more stuff going on in between the towns. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Let's go to Blackenstad. And as Blackenstad's skyline appears on the horizon, Alfgeir seeks a word with you. I've never been to Blackenstad before, but I've been round ones that look a lot like it. Cities like these are great for selling goods, as all these prissy pompous pricks love to have their goods delivered. With so many merchants, you can find almost everything you need to. Keep an eye out for bargains, and don't get swindled by them cutthroat merchants. Niels sees fit to add his own opinion of what you should do. If there's a good tavern, I say that's where we should go first. Nothing helps a man down on his luck more than a good pint. Gods know we earned it. Alfgeir shakes his head. You say that every time we stop into town. You say that even when you're already drunk. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. We should... Actually, probably should pay a visit to the tavern. So we got some contracts over here. I'm already in a contract, which is interesting. Oh, because yes, I accepted that thing. It's good that we have so many. In the original game, I always had trouble finding contracts early on, because contracts get unlocked later on if you get better reputation. But here we are in Blackenstad, and we are gonna look for somebody to hire. Actually, we're gonna start off by selling our copper in the marketplace. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No bargains in here, though. Definitely no bargains. Everything is very expensive. We have a paint set over here. It's more expensive than it should be, so I'm not gonna buy it because it's hard to make money out of that. We got some shields over here. I could go with that. We got some proper armor over here. I definitely will go with that. Got hiccups as well. I'm sorry. This is proper armor. I will go with that for sure. Okay. That's good. That's good. You got some good things. Let's first look at whom we're gonna hire. So we have a conscript. These guys tend to be really good, although the fact that they are not conscripts anymore might lead to some nasty things. But they are really nice. We got somebody very expensive over here, probably a higher level. It doesn't say. Oh, no, there is not a higher level. It's just because of all the armor. Sir Otto over here. He is a, what is he? Oh, I need to go over here. He's an adventurous noble. Very expensive noble as well. Not interested, thank you. Let's actually look. So we have an eunuch. We have a cripple. We have a dayteller. A killer on the run. These guys tend to be, well, there's knifers and things. They're decent. Apprentices are, excuse me, they're pretty good because that adds to their learning speed. So that's pretty good, and I will try him out. It is a little bit on the expensive side of things, but I will have him with me. We do need people at the front, but let's see what else we have. Oh, he doesn't say. Oh, there is a bastard. So these guys can be good, and he actually oh, he's leveled up. Fisherman. Taylor, and we have ourselves a Gravedigger. Now these guys can be good. I like having Gravediggers in general, but I'm gonna go with an apprentice. I'm just gonna hire him outright, and I'm gonna go probably with this militia conscript, and I will try him out just to make sure he's not terrible. He's Spartan and he has eagle eyes. I don't like that, but it might be good. It might be good. Let's just leave it as it is. And that also leaves us very little money to buy things. Let's see what these guys are. Guntbert over here, the apprentice. Oh my god. Ah, fortunately this conscript is a frontliner. Okay, so we're gonna need a shield, we're gonna need armor. I don't think we're gonna have money for that. Let's see, he is a weird mixture of things. Having melee, that's weird. He also doesn't come with any weapon, which is also pretty weird. I can have you at the front. I suppose that's not a bad idea. Let's get you that, and let's get you this. For the moment, it should be okay. I don't think it is gonna be okay. Is that two-handed? That's not two-handed. No, it's not. Okay, so I probably want another pitchfork. Let's look at our marketplace over here. Although pitchforks over here are gonna be expensive. Everything is gonna be expensive in here. But shields, we don't have an option, so we definitely need to go with one of these. This one is very broken, so I will prioritize that because I think we'll be able to fix it in the meantime. And also I need helmets. Pretty important. I'll buy a couple. Actually, I'll buy all these three. And I'm gonna need armor for sure. Do I have money for that? I do have money for that. Okay, that's good because we need to be attentive here because we also are spending money daily. We are gonna get a fair amount just from doing our things, so it's not too terrible. But yeah, so let's see. Oh, we're coming in with interesting pipes soundtrack right now. I don't remember that. I don't think they added any. Did they add any soundtrack? I don't know. Anyway, we have too many helmets, which is totally fine with me, and you're gonna get that because we're gonna need helmets anyway. They break, and it's just bad news sometimes. So yeah, let's get out of here. Let's go back to Overhype now that we have completed the task, and it's gonna be fine, I think, because the Edward should be up even in the night. The marketplace is not gonna be up in the night though, but this is a decent start. I don't know if the seed adds nice people, but of course if you nice, you know, battle brothers, that's what they are. But if you want to play with me, if you want to play on the same map, you can definitely copy the seed and it will be the same map. Edward the Steward is pacing back and forth when you find him. The healer who damn near killed you with a fire poke is standing nearby. He's picking chunks of dried blood out of his fingernails. Edward the Steward claps his hands. Finally, you're here, and I have good news. We got hold of one of Hogwarts' former men. My good friend here had a nice talk with the man, and now I know where Hogarth's licking his wounds. The healer clears his throat, splaying his fingers out like a maiden looking to paint them. He speaks as though he's identifying a disease he's about to excise. The brigand known as Hogarth is hiding in a small hut on the plains to the northeast of here. Based upon my most civil discussion with one of his men, Hogarth knows the ironclad lads are on his heels and will have gathered more men since the last time you met him. Nodding, Edward the Steward waves you off. Good luck, Sellsword. Yeah, we'll return with his head next episode. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Battle Brothers Beasts and Exploration, I think is the name of the DLC. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, and if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later, feel free to leave a like down below. Leave a comment as well, letting me know if you want to join the Ironclad lads. They're not ironclad right now, but they will be, hopefully. And thank you so much for watching. I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.